Heyo, and welcome to Wonder Why week number 6. And we have talked all about God. We have talked about Jesus. We have wondered about the Holy Spirit. We have wondered why heaven. And last week we asked the question, what about miracles? And so this week is a very interesting topic. We are asking the question, I can wonder, or answering the question, I can wonder about my life. And so it's a very applicable thing for each and every one of our students. Now, before we get into our small group lesson, let me go over a few things just like we do every week. Service starts at 10 o'clock, so make sure that you as a volunteer leader are in position no later than 9:45. That's welcoming kids, that's giving high fives, that's welcoming parents, assuring parents that their kids are in a safe, fun environment where they can learn. And so just do me a favor, just be in place at 9:45 with your biggest smile on your face, ready to welcome these kids. And so they will do Kid Connection game room. They will do all the fun stuff that they normally do. Let me encourage you to jump in with the kids and to really engage with them during that time. Shoot some hoops with them. You can play skee ball. You can play the Nintendo Switch. You can play carpet ball. You can draw on the board. You can do all the things. You can play Legos. Do as many things as you possibly can with the kids. And then we'll do bathroom breaks about 15 minutes after 10. And then they will come into the Kid Connection room. Now, Kid Connection room, they will need to have a seat. You, as a leader, sit in a blue chair. Those are kind of spread out. But most importantly, just simply be with the kids. Don't hang out in the back. Be with the kids. Sit with the kids. And that way you can engage with them. So you can sing with them, you can do a dance with them, you can play the games with them, but most importantly, you are engaging in the lesson with them as they're being taught on the video. As soon as the video is over, you come back to the back, grab your black bin, and in your black bin is the run sheet. So let's go over what we have this week. We are going to sanitize kids' hands. We are going to grab our scientific fact sheet. Oh, let me reach it. And there's your scientific fact sheet. So it's a little half sheet thing. On there are all true and false questions. And so you're basically going to ask them, hey, what's your name? And then once they say their name, you say, all right, I got a question for you. The moon gives off its own light. False. The moon doesn't give off any light, but reflects the light of the sun. So a little trivia question for them. See how many they can get right. And then at the very end of that section, just simply introduce today's topic. I can wonder about my life. And so there's some motions to that. You say, I can wonder. And so you're tapping the side of your head. I can wonder. And then about my life is thumbs to the chest. So I can wonder about my life. All right. Great. So as soon as you go through that, you're going to go to the read the Bible section. This is a time when you get to teach the lessons. All you teachers out there, you are teaching the lessons. So you have the Bible story sheet, and you are simply reading through that while the kids have their lab notes. Excuse my reaching throughout this entire video. So we got lab notes that they're going to have to answer questions with as you teach the lesson. So you can read through the lesson. That'll be on the Church Center app as well. Make sure you grab that information there. All right, so you're reading the Bible story sheet. They're doing the activities on the lab note sheets, and then as soon as that is over, you're going to play a game. So this is a fun little game this week, a little Pictionary card draw. So you have a brown paper bag, and you have some cards in there. So you're going to mix all the cards up, and you're going to ask one kid to stick their hand in there and just to grab simply one card out of there. Don't show anybody. So you got the Wonder Why logo on one side, but don't show the other kids on this side. So each kid is going to have a chance to draw on our little whiteboards that's in your bin. You're going to draw the picture that's on the back of their Wonder Why card, and then you will need the leader guide. Okay, so the leader guide here, you have to find, let's see, we just had the basketball, right? Yep, basketball. So they're drawing on the board the basketball, and you're going to find the questions associated with the picture basketball. So that would be, do I have to be nice to everyone when I'm playing basketball game? You can answer some questions, competition, friendship, whatever. As followers of Jesus, we should always be loving toward others, even if we are losing or winning a basketball game. So simple little questions like that, but they get a little option to pick a card, pick any card, draw it on the board, and see who can be the first one to answer those questions, okay? Then after that game is over, there's some additional questions on there. After that game is over, you pray, and then this is the last week to memorize the verse, Exodus chapter 15, verse 11. So super fun things that we get to do this week with our kids. Make sure you love on them. Do one thing for me. Try to give them one positive thing about every single kid this week as they are leaving. They have the lab notes that they're taking home. They have a take-home sheet that they need to be given on their way out. And so as soon as their parents are there to pick them up, make sure that you are affirming them and letting the parents know the one big thing that has really stood out to you. It could be, man, I really loved his outfit today, or her hair looks super cute today, or man, they participated so well in small group lesson today, or they memorized their verse so well, they did so great. Just give one affirming thing to each and every kid this week as they leave, okay? So we are finishing up our Wonder Why series. Been a great series, asking lots of good questions, questions that kids need to wrestle with and are going to wrestle with as they develop and as they mature and grow. And so just thank you so much for investing your time and your energy and your gifts and abilities and talents that God has given you into the lives of our kids. Thank you so much, and we will see you this Sunday.